Hello, everyone. You are welcome. You are welcome to the Millionaire Teacher Show. And today, you can see we have a different scenery. Our guest is around. So let's get our guest. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. It's a good day to be alive and well. How's your day been? What have you been up to? Tell me. This day the Lord has made, and indeed we have reasons to rejoice and be glad in it. So, what have you been up to? How has your day been? You're welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the Millionaire Teacher Show. Our guest today okay, so ah, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Our guest is still
Thank
in chat.
you. I'm here. I'll be in my
Can't
house
hear you.
in let's say in 3 minutes. So we can still
No,
do
we
what we
can't
have to
hear
do.
you. Can you
Hello.
speak again?
Hello. Can you hear me now? Hello.
No. See how beautiful our guest is. All right, so hello everyone, you're welcome. So what have you been up to today? We've had this series running for this is our 22nd edition or episode or show, right? And we've had different guests come around to share their journey and the story in the education space. So in all, we've learned a lot of things. Some people have talked about how they started, what led them, how they were not interested in the teaching space, or how they were drawn into it by passion or things that they experienced, right? So in it all, one thing has stood out. Everyone that has come into the education space has been there out of passion and devotion, and no one really wants to leave because they want to make an impact. And the impact that people are making is not just in the lives of the learners, and it's also in their own lives. Because in the process of trying to impact learners, the individual gets to grow. And sometimes some people have had to take lesser pay to get to the point of higher pay or to get to the point of growth where they have to they are now very comfortable. Some have started locally and are now globally recognized because of the things that they've done. And then personal growth has also been a very important thing. Like you start from a point where, oh, you quite don't understand what this whole teaching thing is. Like someone put up a post the other time, and on that person's post, the person's um, was making reference to how people think that anybody can just teach, and the person was smiling like teaching is anybody cannot just teach. Like you have to be, you have to be someone that is passionate about it and devoted to it and all that. So thank
Hello.
you very much. Hello, Miss Maureen. Can you
Can,
hear us now?
yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Are you speaking? Because we can't hear you.
Can
Did
you
you
hear
say
me
something?
now?
No, we can't hear you.
That's serious.
Okay, so while our guest is still trying to get it right, um, let's continue our discussion. Like I was saying, So some people just feel like anybody can teach, anybody can. It's not just to get into the classroom and like get the learning going on and all that. But you realize that it's not everybody that can teach. That's the truth of the matter. So teaching is first of all a calling. Are you called to teach? Because not everybody that has the patience to deal with the situations around teaching. Just imagine a teacher has lots of children, excuse me, lots of learners, diverse needs and abilities, and the teacher is dealing with all that at once. And each of these learners come from different homes, and their parents are like, I can't even handle, just go to school, just go to your teacher and all that. So you see that you need to have that calling, that passion to want to impart, right? That's why some people just feel like teachers don't really excuse me, teachers don't really need to get a lot of pay. Like, what are they really doing? They're not doing anything. But if we place so much value on lives, or the importance of the transformation that happens to a child, where the child is in good hands, would understand that the teaching profession is not a child's play. It's not something that you just come and play around with it. So you have to be passionate about it. Another person also mentioned, like this, I'm just doing like a recap of all the different guests that have come around and the things that they've said that have stood out for me. Another person also mentioned that um, teaching shouldn't be something that you just come into to while away time. And it's very, very important, right? Like my own story, I left a high paying job to come into the classroom. And I still boast about that till tomorrow because you see, I've always been running away from teaching, even though a lot of people have been telling me, oh, you're called to it, you're a good teacher, you work well with children and all that. But I just didn't want it, like because of the the what they call it, the low pay, the social stigma that teachers um, are being identified with and all that. But to tell you the truth, right? Some people have come into the education space just to while away time and all that. But after a while, they realize that it's not just about whiling away time. There's more to it because lives are involved. When you're working in an office, you're working with papers, documents, you're working with laptops and inanimate things. It's easier for you to manipulate, make mistakes, and get away with it. When you're working with lives, it's just like a shepherd who is leading a flock of earth, and then one goes astray. You can't afford to let that one go astray. You go after that one to make it right. But you see, in this teaching profession, a lot of people that are not teachers, the other stakeholders involved, like parents, like school heads, like the boards, begin to take things for you that are not practical in the classroom. So these are some of the reasons why it's very important for us to learn from other people's experiences and journeys and their stories.
Hello, can you hear
Hi,
me
Miss
now?
Maureen.
Can you hear me now?
Are you good to go now?
Can you hear me?
Okay, so we still can't hear you, please.
Wow. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Miss Maureen, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me.
Mhm.
All right, but we can't hear you. Can you try talking again?
Can you hear me now?
I'm sorry about the technical issues, right?
Okay. It's not network. If it's the network, I won't hear her.
Mm.
If it's not, I won't hear her. It's not
Okay, Miss Maureen, please can you edit your headline?
okay. Edit it to what? So what do you want me to edit?
I really to edit my settings. Okay, so why is it? Please, can you try talking again?
Hello. I can hear
Wow,
you clearly.
wow, wow. Okay, guys. So sorry about this. Can we just turn this off and then we'll come back again when these technical issues have been sorted? Right. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you right back.